Welcome, fellow children of the shadows, and welcome back to Thief. This time, Thief 2, and hopefully this time a stable connection and a stable version of the game. Holy smokes! Last time I tried to play this earlier today on the live stream, everything went wrong. My action replay, which was the only thing that I wanted to see it and not have a dipped frame rate, couldn't stay connected for more than 5 minutes at a time. Finally decided to go, after numerous attempts back and forth, I finally decided to go just solely with OBS, and then OBS melted down and stopped working after 44 minutes. Just completely locked up. 44 minutes of low frame rate. It's like barely could keep a 20 frames per second rate. It just felt clunky. But I've been testing this out. There's no lag so far. Feels nice, looks nice, so let's get this going.
I've always equated feelings with getting caught. They both get in the way of my money. Unfortunately, not everyone is as committed to their work as I am. An old associate of mine, Basso the boxman, wants to marry Lady Rumford's chambermaid, Genevieve, and live happily ever after. Guess prison life spoiled his taste for thievery. Too bad for Basso that Lady Rumford has other plans. Marriage would void Genevieve's indentured service contract, so Rumford is keeping her confined in the estate with the rest of her worldly possessions. Basso has asked for my assistance on getting her out, since infiltration is my specialty. I make it a policy never to take a job so sentimental, but the Rumford Manor could be a lucrative opportunity for a man like me. It would also mean that Basso would owe me a favor, and in this line of work you can never have too many of those. I'll sneak in after dark and clear a path for Basso so he can rescue his damsel in distress. Along the way, I'll pick up a few souvenirs for the local pawn shops. That should make all this aggravation worthwhile. Otherwise, I'll make Basso wish he was still rotting in Crag's Cleft. This proves it. Going legit is more trouble than it's worth.
Alrighty, so that's our setup for our mission. Let's get going.
I sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett. It's the only good way in.
Hello, moon. Hello, stars.
Better check my map.
It's a dark night out here tonight. Checking the map. Or the highlighted thing there. Not sure if the mouse shows up or not, actually. Okay, yeah. Shows up on the map. That's good. That's all I need it for.
This must be the door Basso mentioned. Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
No, I've never heard of rich people having a butler that doesn't live in the house with them.
Oh, better stop and check out that light around the corner. This hallway is too well lit. Better put a water arrow into that torch.
Damn torches. Always sputtering out.
Well, don't just make tap over it.
Light it up!
I lost my tinderbox. Oh, why don't you do it?
I ain't the one that's complaining, am I now?
Huh. Look, there.
You ain't looking at nothing. Okay, just all checking that everything looks good. In we go. I wish I could grab extra swords and just chuck them at people or something.
Another guard up ahead. Time to knock him out while his back is turned.
Kneel down. Stand back up. And we're just gonna walk you over to your bed. There you go. That's his bed. Alright, let's see here. You know what? Let's take these. If possible, I might have a use for them. Like a little distraction. Quickly to the shadows.
Just my imagination, I suppose. What the hell? I'm closing in, Tapper.
You see nothing but the darkness around you.
Coward! Face me like a man! Well, seems quiet enough now. Okay, then.
Now, where's the door? I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm blind. There it is.
Smells like old meat.
Actually, that's right. I need a.
That can't be me. I washed a few days ago.
Thud. Alright. Food. If you ever run low on potions, food's always good. And matter of fact, if it's the same as last time, I did take some injuries, and I found out that food's actually more effective in this game than the previous one.
God, I'm bored. 8 hours it is.
Oh, I know where that goes. Actually, I might come back and do that this time. Because of the failed stream, I now have a better idea of the layout of the area. Looking to see if there's any way to climb up, and I'm not seeing anything. I definitely don't have any rope arrows yet, so that's gonna be a no for now. I think there was one bottle worth grabbing here. Yeah, that one. Kind of a purplish brown. Like that one. And here's just a little well. So, oh well. Totally not unusual to see doors randomly open.
Been here only a few months. Think that
Boom! Blow to the head makes a man lose all his wits. He's gonna be taking a dirt nap. See? Literally, he's sleeping on the dirt. Have a good night. Alright, this is the servant's quarters. So that's a really dark bedroom, and I don't think it has anything in it. Let me double check these dark rooms. Yeah. These have a couple chests. And are... Okay, that's right. Oh. This one had a chair I was stumbling on before. Yeah, so the only one with stuff is this one. Make a couple hundred gold easy. Done, yeah. Sometimes I think I miss the days when crime ruled the streets, as a sheriff would have it. Either way, we walk in fear, but before we lost at most a purse, while now we may be shut up in irons simply for seeing the wrong thing at the wrong time. Give me the old days back again, and a pox on Tuart and all of his thugs. Seems like the new boss is not exactly a favored boss. Lurking in the shadows. Head this way.
Well, that's her door. Guess Basso can open it. He's not much of a sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
Hello. Gold. A bit of bread. I believe. Yep, a bit of silver. Someone's been trying to sneak things off. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm still having problems trying to see stuff. Thought I'd already done this. Done. Continue. It's hard to tell if you can even notice that I can tweak it up a bit. Options. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's keeping that option on properly. Okay, no, it is. I can see stuff now. Not sure how well it's looking for you guys, but I can definitely see stuff. Might have to look into tweaking the visuals some more for you guys. I thought I had it good, but I can't say for sure. Here, as a matter of fact, let me tab out really quick, just to double check. It's dark, but it's seeable. As a matter of fact, I can probably fix that a little bit more yet. Oh, and I just realized I haven't been showing you guys full screen. So that's first of all. Second of all, edit them filters. Actually, let's reverse this a little bit. Let's tweak down the brightness. Nah, you need the brightness in order to have the contrast work. Oh, actually, the gamma works better. There we go. That should do it. Alright, how's that look for you guys now? Yeah, that's definitely a noticeable fix. Again, if anyone's watching and it's too dark for you to really see anything, let me know and I'll keep trying to tweak it out a bit more. Pretty sure I've been in here before and there's nothing in here, sadly, even though it feels like there almost ought to be. Just for having this weird room back here. Anyway. Also, as I recall, there's not a lot upstairs, but there is enough up there we want to at least bother a little bit. The problem is usually getting through the harder parts of the upstairs. Which, if we go back properly here. Yep. Yep, I don't have my lockpicks, can't open that. That guy that was in that little nook there was the hardest guy to get rid of previously, and he's now out of our hair permanently. Now then. On the upper floor, this guy is in a little room by himself, and he's really hard to get to.
I'll show them someday. Someday they'll get what they deserve.
And I think, honestly... I just stole his key. And these things right here are the only things worth grabbing out of this room. So there we go. We don't even need to bother with his room anymore. For all he knows, one of the servants has gone nutty and is playing with the elevator. Or with the service lift, rather, for the food. Darkness is your ally. I was born to it. Molded by it. Ah. I see him in the doorway now. Our next friend. Hello, friend.
Is that you?
In you go. Hey, when they go out for their spooky noises. In here is a bathroom with a washroom, and there's literally nothing but worth grabbing in there. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot better than the last time. Okay, we gotta wait. This guy actually does literally come downstairs. Yep. Night night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. For a rich person, they don't really have much lying around. At least nothing lying around that's easy to grab. Same keys as everybody else. Alright. Done with this wing. Over here, the guards are a different odd spot. And this, by the way, is the front doors leading outside, which is brightly lit with nasty guards with sharp, pointy swords waiting for you. So it's best not to even bother trying to go that way. Only thing you'll get from trying to go out those two doors is hurt. Very
Thought
quickly.
I saw something. Nothing there now.
Wait for that guy to come back. Nice floral pattern. I wait for you. Peekaboo. Oofda. vase. A vase. A ring. Nope. And that takes care of the upstairs. One sidekick. This guy in here is not the wiser. That's the one we stole the key off of and stole dishes from in front of his face. Alright, I think we're good. Not sure how long we've been streaming, but it's been long enough. And I'm just happy to have this level done to save it for next time. Right, you can stay in there. Actually didn't check in here. Just another weird engine room. This is stuff that powers the lights up above. It's very kind of almost steampunky before steampunk was a thing. Alright. It's time. He gave me a special little birdie call. I don't see anything. Doing it again. Closer. There we go. Come on, you overgrown lovebird. Oh, I didn't check in here. Nab. Forgot to grab that chest and that bit of cheese. Come on, dude. Whenever you're ready. I was just making sure I double check that room. Don't think there's anything else I missed. Oh, you actually circumvented the kitchen? I didn't realize. Alright, go ahead. I still took out everybody, but sure.
Basso!
Shh, come with me.
Onward with you lovebirds. Keep going.
Shh, come with me.
Mission complete! Alright, continue.
Business has been kind of slow these days, thanks to Sheriff Gorman Truart. He's been coming down hard on my competition and anyone else he deems unlawful. I've been playing it safe by keeping a low profile, but as my landlord recently reminded me, the rent is late. He says he's going to pay me a visit tomorrow to collect, so I'll have to go amateur for some quick cash. The warehouses by the docks should fit the bill. In addition to the usual shipping traffic, there's also a small smuggling operation sponsored by the local underground. Not too many guards, lots of dark corners, and several points of entry should make this job painless and profitable. Maybe I'll even have something left over for myself once the rent is paid. Wasn't that long ago that I was planning on my retirement. Now the only thing that's getting retired is my standards. If things get any worse, I'll have to go back to picking pockets in the streets.
Right? Alright, let's see here. Let me tab out really quick and see what we are looking at right now. Wow, we're only a half hour in? I guess it's because the last time it felt like it took forever. It feels like I'm just repeating it, but now we are finally into some new stuff. I don't think I've ever actually really attempted this level before. Ooh, look at this. Okay, we got lockpicks this time, so we can actually handle stuff. Invisibility potion. Interesting, that's a new one. Same with the slow fall potion. Ooh. New tricksy things I like. Let's see here. Mossero. Just in case. Anything else? Let's grab another potion just in case. Oh, and water arrows. How much are those? We can get a couple more. Sounds good to me. Few goals. Break into the main office of Building A. Steal $500 worth of loot. Get back to the stack of crates where you first entered the warehouse. Sounds fair enough to me. As long as things go smoothly, we shouldn't have too much of a problem. Alright, we have to get back to here, eh? Oh, I'm well versed in how to get around good game. Interesting little starting position they gave us here. Alright. Where are we at? We gotta get into the main building of Building A. If all those red markers are doors, we have a lot of ways to get around. We need to get into the main office of Building A. Yes, it would seem to be that all of these red markers are doors. Some of them are bigger than others, obviously. And I'm willing to bet the big ones in particular have some really easy to hit switches on the inside to let us get through. Ooh, elevators. Second floor. Main office is on the second floor. On the northwest end. All right. Easy does it. I already see a guard down there. least that certainly looks like a guard. Don't know, he has a bit of a weird waddle too. Keeping very still in the darkest corner I can. It's not exactly perfect. Yeah, he's a guard, alright. Just have this bunkable head I just can't resist. Well, 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 let's start with the key. Alright. No key. How about the lockpicks? Scouting orb? Eyebrow raised thoroughly. Interesting but weird given this franchise. Oh, look at that. The hammers aren't completely gone. Ooh. That would be a lovely way to get up too, is get up to that ladder. Still waiting for that hammer to come back out. Saw him weasel in through the little front door there. The guy that was in a red uniform. Easy exit maybe, but doesn't look to be an easy entrance, at least not yet. Is he coming back out, or do I have to go in? Find the lockbox for this door to unlock it. Kilger weaponsmithing. Well, that way seems to be blocked to me. Can I legit get it through here? Ooh, cool. I'll just wait back here, thank you. Lovely stars out tonight. Absolutely lovely. Come a little closer. Lip smacks, indeed. I'll taste him also. Tell me, sir, what do you think about big black wiffle bats to the head? No reason I ask.
Mino makes the best steaks in the entire city. His recipes may catch me a pretty penny.
Nice. We need to definitely get in there.
I hear this guy is quite a popular musician. His unpublished work should be valuable.
Ooh, naughty, naughty. Hello.
Guess it was nothing. I hope it was nothing.
Sorry, I thought I heard voices. I was taking a perch and listening. Okay, I think I still hear one of the civilians mumbling. Wow, no keys and no lockpicks on that door. Okay. Ooh, that's a challenging jump.
I hear Captain Davidson came into port about 4 hours ago.
That's what I heard. I hope that dirty smuggler brought us some spice. There's none to be found anywhere within this cursed city anymore.
I know what you mean. I used to grow my own spice, as well as fruits and vegetables, but all my crops died months ago and won't grow back no matter what I try.
It's as if all the plant life in the city up and died. Have you noticed that all the trees in Eastport are wilted and dead?
Maybe Davidson will smuggle in trees next. I don't know where he's getting the spice from, but his prices are steep. He's quickly becoming a rich man.
Interesting. It's interesting that these people are having these kind of issues right now. For those who weren't there for the previous game, what essentially happened is that we ended up against some sort of, I wouldn't call him a god per se, but some sort of really strong creature that was highly aligned with nature, and he was very much not a nice creature either. In fact, removed our main character's eye. He got back. Not sure how they fixed that either. Although Garrett does now have a scar over that eye. But it sounds like since that creature has been taken out of business, it sounds like it's affected the local area quite wildly. Hello? I think we found our way up. Kind of timed my position better. I'll double check how these guys go about. Okay. So if I was to wait back there... Don't travel very far this way either. So let's wait right here for those two to come back, and we can smack them both on the back of the head and make them be quiet. If it repeats the same way it just did a moment ago, the civilian should be ahead of the guard, and then he should be able to turn around and pass the guard, by which point we can knock out the guard and then knock out the civilian in very short order. As long as both their backs are turned. I'll check our time again. We've got a little while left. Okay, Mr. Guard and Mr. Civilian, you can hurry up. Well, the civilian didn't show up. I can at least get the guard out of the way.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go up and tell him no more guard duty. 6 taffin years guard duty. Ugh.
6 taffin years. Hello, Mr. Civilian. I hope you don't mind. You're about to have a splitting headache. Night-night.
Evening, Dante. You look exhausted. You should get some sleep.
I remember what it was like to sleep. Boss left this morning and put me in charge of unloading and cataloging all the incoming shipments for the mechanists. Every single bloody thing they order is made out of metal. I've been lifting heavy crates all day long, and I think my back is about to break.
Bunch of taffers in this city. I live near Dayport, and I used to have a nice view of the mountains. I used to watch the sunrise with my wife every morning. But now, that metal monstrosity casts a permanent shadow over my house.
Oh, the Mechanist Tower, you mean? The city has certainly changed over the last year. A lot of that's because of the Mechanists. I was in Dayport just last week. All the trees are gone, and there are giant chimneys spewing out foul soot.
My whole neighborhood stinks of that blackened air. My house used to be white, but now it's gone gray with that smudge. And my son coughs constantly.
Well, there's more to the Mechanists than just factories. While I was in Dayport, I had to stop by the Mechanist Tower to pick up a payment. I couldn't believe what I saw. They had these mechanical faces that watched me and sent shivers down my spine, I tell you.
Yeah, I know all about those metal watchers. They installed some here in the Building B the other day. I heard they plan on replacing us guards with them because they don't need to give them pay at the end of the week. I heard rumors that we're all going to be fired. If that's true, then I'll have to live in the woods like a pagan.
Is there still a forest nearby?
I'm going to be a manor lord, and I'm going to hire lots of guards to make them go on patrol and night watch. And I'm going to... Oh!
Thanks for the arrow. Have a nice nap.
Hey, you
Is
think
that
that was
you?
anything?
Whoop.
Guess it's nothing now. Seeing things. Probably just the wind. You see anything just then? What
Who's
the
that
hell?
there?
All
This
right,
is your
where
last
are you?
chance. Step out here. I won't hurt you.
Dead, I tell you, as soon as I find you.
Come on, coward. Face me like a man.
Have to find me first, soldier boys.
I'm closing in, Taffer.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Just wait till I find you.
I'm amused by these plucky, silly guards.
Come to Papa now.
Come out here now. I'm not kidding.
Come out here now or I'll continue to circle.
I'm closing in.
So wet around here.
The grouping. Be a shame if someone was to throw a smoke bomb into that whole mix and club a bunch of people. I'm not really seeing anything I can really use, to be honest.
Clothes and dishes and find some food. Oh,
Although I am seeing this. First save of the game. And up we go. Gotta find keys for these things. Okay, where are we at? We are in building A, top floor, in the hallway. I need that compass right now. Oh. Wait, we need it goes behind me? That's not right. Okay. Hello, hello. Don't mind me. Weekly financial report. TM Blackheart. Rent paid in full. Lucky Salantura. Rent 3 weeks overdue. DM and Gilver. Rent paid in full. Venick Kilgore. Rent due next week. EB Rumrich. Rent paid by DM Gilver last week. Sid Capeza, paid by merchants. Lord Porter, rent paid in full. Lady Angelica, rent due next week. Sven Manuel, rent paid in full. And Joan Germ, rent paid in full. Someone's a couple weeks too late. They probably aren't going to have facilities pretty soon. I hold thy work in much regard, and thou knowest it on thine recommendation that my brotherhood contracted thy work. I trust by now thou hast received a small shipment of Adon Izio crystal. By the coming weekend I shalt need 10 lenses ground from the crystal thou hast received. Each lens must span 3 units in width, with a breadth of exactly 2 units. Grind thou one face concave and one convex. Make haste, and then bring me thy work for my approval. Our yearly inspection of your space was last week. Our inspector found that he could not get to the 2nd floor because the elevator button on the 1st floor was broken. Why didn't you report this problem? Please see me about this matter. I don't like it when a piece of equipment on my property is not working. We've also been receiving complaints from E.B. Ramich. He rents office space below your 2nd floor office, and he claims to be hearing odd noises late at night. Please look into that. You have been evicted. Take 2 days to clear out your things, or they will be removed by management. That's the one that's a couple weeks behind, I assume. Recently contracted by merchants to deliver special lenses for them. I just received a small shipment of rare and valuable crystal for this purpose. For security reasons, I would like to request the installation of a metal face into my area within the next week. I don't have the funds to replace the crystals if they get stolen, and I hear merchants can be unforgiving. Tenant Lucky Salantura has not paid his rent in quite a while. No one has seen him for weeks, and we've seen wanted posters in the city streets with his picture on it lately. I've been suspicious of him for quite a while, and I bet you his golden dice that he was running a gambling ring out of that space. I don't think he'll come back with the blue coats looking for him. I have an eviction notice in his area, and I plan on cleaning out the place in a few days to rent it to Gonzalez. I felt bad that we had to throw Gonzalez out to make room for Capeza, so I cut him a deal on the space, seeing that it's smaller than his old area. Speaking of Capeza, could you ask him to keep the noise down? Mechanist technology. This device is now configured so that the managers of the warehouse mayest easily enter any tense area at any time. When thou wishes to open such a locked area, thou must needest enter the 4 numerals of its address into the keyed device. When thou hast entered the correct number, see that it shall be displayed on the dials to thy left. This shalt cause a large green bay door of thy desired area to open. Thou mayst only open the door at one time, and if thou open another, the door shalt close. If thou hast any questions, direct them at once to me. Had me in pack mode for a moment. Hello down there. Oh wait, I just remembered now. Shouldn't I just be using the map? Right, okay. 6937. I'm pretty certain that's gonna be the interesting one. Seems to be the one they're building up the most. Um... 0928. Hey. Okay, that's the way out that way. I just opened up the one below me. Must be in the back room here. Or just the person who just went outside, one of the two. My brigand sense is tingling. Good night and better tomorrows. Ah, I've been seeing people going in and out of this place for a while. All right. Okay, yeah, the big doors over there, where those three are sitting about, is where I'm trying to get to. Alright, so what do I do about them?
Hello? Just rats again.
Oh, hey. Okay. As ridiculous as this seems, I'm tempted.
Wait, you catch that? I think I saw something. Strange. I thought there was something there.
Just one move,
All right,
Tapper, and
stop
you're
fooling
mine.
around. Where are you?
Watch out for Taffers in here who shouldn't be.
You can't hide for long. Come on over here.
Not exactly my preferred method, but air sniper suits me well.
Germ is the man that makes those magic lenses. There's probably some valuable lenses in here.
Lenses, maybe. Crystals, yes. Lovely, lovely crystals. Invoice, 10 pounds of rare Adano crystal, 6 grinding stones, 10 sacks of fine sand, polishing rags, clamps, oil, soap. Seems like most of the stuff is gone. You only got the crystals. And not a lot of them either. Alright, so my looting begins. Alright, so we're right out here. Next will be Lucky's Selentura 20266. Well, well, well. Gambling house indeed it was. Well, if none of those are gonna work. Really? Well, that's just a pain. Hello. And this is why we hide keys. Nice. Never mind. Alright. Well, we're a little over halfway done with the amount of money we need to get, but I think we are running late for tonight. I'll double check really quickly here. Oh yeah, we're a little over an hour and a half. So with that being said, finally it's working. Finally things are running smoothly. I'm happy that it's working. Hopefully we won't have any more of those issues, and we can continue Thief as I hope to do so, and I can get through this franchise now. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoy. Come back again next time, tomorrow, for some more Thief, and I'll see you all then. Have a good night.